Hello and welcome back. Mhm. Here we are, back from the Circle of Blood into Osgurut. Let's see. I think we can do yet one more type of task we haven't done before, because we have some sturdy hides. A sturdy beast hide. Mhm. More specifically. Let's see. Well, we actually cannot do anything with it. As far as I can see. Coarse fur. Fine. We'll sell it in this case. I was mistaken. We can make some use of this. In any case, we have several quests completed. So let's deliver some legs, Norbok legs to Hannah the Young, and maybe talk to Radagast after that.
You startled me.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Hannah looks over the legs and casts them into a nearby fire. Oh, interesting. They are silent now. I cannot hear them chirping. For your help, Basadbor, I wish there was more I could do in return. Please, take this with my gratitude. Oh, so good. Mana loss. Okay. Hannah's gloves. And Hannah's helmet. Sure. Thank you. Good. Alright, let's talk. Let's bring the moss to Radagast. In the Lore Tower. Wow, that's a giant. Do you have drinking problems? Anyways. Giant cask.
You have
Or
returned, I see.
rather a barrel. You did well. This moss will help me to understand how the evil is tainting the red swamp. This is but the first step in determining what caused the shepherds to become confused and irrational. This is more still to do. There is more still to do, my friend. It will not be easy. Oh, I'm sure of it.
This reeks of death.
Hmm. I can smell death in the moss, as if it was plucked from an ancient grave. This stench of decay and evil is not a thing from nature. I believe that the whites are to blame. Whites are the bones of the dead, stirred by foul spirits out of Angmar and Rudaur. The wars here long ago made Haragmar as ripe for whites as the Barrow Downs in the west. I see. Return to Haragmar, the swamp in the east, and destroy these foul creatures. If there are whites, I fear there are other foul creatures haunting the swamp as well. For now, though, you need only concern yourself with the whites. One thing at a time, huh? The bloated dead. Wonderful.
Greetings, friend of the wild.
Unlike the living, whites grow stronger and more powerful with time and age. Destroy them, while I determine their origins. Well, we have no choice here, I guess. Let's see. What would make most sense now is to turn east again and defeat some whites. I don't believe we have more quests over there, but we'll double check later. Do me a favor and stay within the walls while we're here. I don't have enough guards to patrol outside as well. Well, I understand that, but I can fend off for myself pretty well. Ooh, my favorite. The large leaves of the rhubarb. Let's pick that up. Some juicy greens for the road. Especially since we have to deal with whites. And for the date, guys, for the date. Ooh, I completed the Carbon Slayer actually. I'm sure I'll be, yes, granted the advanced version as usual. That's fine. That's all good. These don't count for these. Let's leave them alone. Now let's write to the white place in Haragmar. Well, I'm pretty sure Radagast said return to Haragmar, but I haven't been to Haragmar yet. Well, I guess this is already part of Haragmar. I see. Let's double check then with the map. Okay, so any whites I see are ready for the taking. The ruins here didn't survive as well as other places, huh? Well, I don't see any whites. Okay. Yes. Got a bog prowler ambusher, and they ambushed us successfully too. Let's climb a little bit and take a look here. Yes. Well, I think from this vantage point we can see more, and hopefully, oh yeah, isn't that a white? Yes, it is. It's an ancient bile spewer. Spewing bile has been an ancient art perfected by the whites. Then a deadly bile spewer. So you just like to spew bile, but you know, everybody has their heartburn sometimes, but you know, that's a little too much. Okay, so that was a good call. Gaunt Blightcaller. Sorry, Gaunt Blightcaller. Do you call the whites, man? I don't like you. Or what is it? What is it that you can like in such a creature? Anything that doesn't spew bile here? Wow. Given the size of your stomach, I think you can hold on quite a bit of bile. That's concerning. Wow, there's quite a few. Quite a few of you around here. Oh, look at this smooth path. Is this preserved the way it is? No, it's just the property of the soil or the surface that make it smooth like that. Okay. 11 out of 15. Or 12 out of 15 actually. Pretty good. Oh, there is a summon white. Does this count? No, it does not. Yes, is it as I feared? You guys can summon whites. Nandelo. Nandelo. Yes, you are more powerful. I can see that. What a gloomy place. Oof. Green vapors. Oh, and the red plants growing up here too. Through the rocks or through the stones. Wow. Okay, one more. We should be done with this. And then I believe we should head to Dolvek, because this is not too far from here. Good. Yes, let's go to Dolvek. These count for 2 deeds. That's good. Well, I'm relieved to see that not all whites are bile spewers. That's a relief. But you are. You most certainly are. Oh, back to the normal lighting of the world. Yes, so much better. It's a nice hill. Good vantage point from here. And here we are. Let's talk to Quendreda. The ruins to the north are not a safe place for any travel. There is evil there, the likes of which I have never seen. Well, how much evil have you seen in your lifetime, lady?
What do you need?
Hopefully not too much. Friedrich is a strong leader and wise. I have learned much just by watching the comings and goings within the ruins. I know that there is wealth to be gained from within that place as well. If you're here to help, then I will gratefully accept any help you offer. I might disagree on my opinion about Friedrich, but you know him better, I'm sure.
Might I take a moment of your time?
The Glein have always kept their distance from Nandello. The ruins have an ominous feel that cannot be avoided. Yes, indeed. Since coming to this location, I have fought against some of the creatures there and found that they carry treasures that will bring us much in the way of trade. While you're fighting against these foes, I would ask that you collect these items so that we may earn something from the aid you are providing. Again, isn't there any other way for you to do a living other than selling relics and valuable treasures? I don't know. Aid to earn.
How can I be of service?
I'm certain that the whites within the ruins of Nandello are in possession of rare and valuable treasures. If you would search through their remains to find them while you fight in those ruins, the Glein would be grateful. And again, you need a guy like me to fight them to get the treasures, even. So you can't even rely on yourselves to bring. Anyways, I'll stop.
Would you do something for me?
Though I bear a great deal of pride, I can admit that I know fear. Well, everybody knows fear. And no greater fear has come over me as seeing the Master of the Ruins. It roams Nandello with a skeletal white at its side at all times, and is itself a creature of extreme terror. Should you happen upon this creature, I would advise running. If you stay and fight and emerge victorious, tell me and I may offer you a reward. But if you run, there won't be any rewards. The Master of the Ruins wanders throughout the ruins and is never in one place too long. Master of the Ruins.
What can I do for you?
Be careful, Bassador. The Master of the Ruins is the most fearsome creature I have ever seen. Be wary as you wander through the ruins of Nandello. Well, how about this? I'm getting treasures for you anyway, so you give me something in return, no? So then maybe I don't need to defeat this for an additional reward. Maybe I wouldn't care. Just teasing.
Could I speak with you a moment?
We know that there are a great number of dead within this place. Wait, here? You mean over there? We have learned of these foul beings from our stone speaker and our friend Radagast. You call him a stone speaker? You mean he can read ancient runes and stuff like that? We know that they are evil, and that they hate all that live. I must ask that you make your way to the ruins and destroy the dead there, for they are a blight on these lands and should be purged. You'll find a great number of these creatures, some bloated, some barely sheathed in flesh, and others bereft of flesh within the borders of Nandello. Banish them from the ruins, then return to me. Walking Dead.
Greetings.
Be cautious in the ruins, for the dead are not alone. There is some ancient evil within as well. Be vigilant and destroy the whites there. Ancient evil, you mean the master of the ruins? Somebody else. Oh, and how about I sell you some stuff?
What do you need?
Real quick. Yeah. Large finger bones? Oh, maybe the large finger bones are something I can do with at Oskurut. Yes. Tough sword sheets. Broken wood spears there. Let's log those guys for now. Oops. There we go. Don't mind me. Let's talk to this guy now. And who are you? Northrim, that's right.
What do you need?
Stanric is a good man, and his words are true. We must prepare for the dark future ahead. As my companion, Kvendreda, will tell you, the ruins of Nandelu have grown darker than ever we have seen. My task is mundane but necessary. We require water bladders and food as moving a large number of people from one location to another may take longer than we have to find new sources of fresh water and food. To make these bladders and feed our people, we will need a creature untouched by corruption. That's right. The boars in these eastern stretches will suffice. There are many boars east along the road, but a handful of burrows can be found where the hills rise on the north and south sides of the road. Well prepared.
Greetings.
Quickly now, I will need haunches of meat and boar stomachs. We need meat and better ways of carrying the water back to Osgurd. Oh, don't push me. Don't push me, okay? I know your outfit is kind of cool, but do not push me.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Before you leave, Passador, I would ask one other small task, left over from the last folk who stopped to aid us here. We have some bladders already cleaned and ready for water. I ask that you make your way along the Great East Road to the last bridge, and fill this bladder with water from Miteitel, the Horwell. The bridge has stood through many ages, and we have found that the water taken from the northern end of the bridge is best. Draw the water, then return to me. Yeah, the northern end of the bridge is a higher portion, right? Or maybe there's something foul under the bridge? Who knows? Clear water.
What can I do for you?
Fill the bladder at the water's edge on the north side of the last bridge, then return here. Well, I guess the whites can wait a little longer, although from what we've learned they get stronger with age, but I don't think they meant like a few hours. So let's try to focus on the boar meat and the water. Sturdy long tusk. Good. Already collected our first boar haunch. Pretty good. Good. You dazed me. Oh, and boar stomachs. That's for the ladders? I assume so. Who are you? An orc? Yeah, Dark Crypt Seeker. Fine. So what did they give us? A cleaned and cured boar stomach suitable for collecting and transporting water. I didn't know you can use boar stomachs for bladders, but I guess that makes sense. You have to cure it, not just clean it. That also makes sense. Otherwise it won't last. Okay. We need more boars. But here is the last bridge too. I'm a little excited. And we should go there now. And fill the water bladder at the last bridge. And then continue fighting. Bladder dangling from our clothes. But I can do stuff like that. If I can put enormous objects in my pockets, I'm sure I can have a bladder full of water and still fight around and splashes everywhere and still return with bladder full. I'm talking nonsense. It must be the sun. Well, can't blame the sun. It's not too hot. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now let's fill the water. Or the water bladder. Look. Did that? Great. So One more boar haunch. And, well, a couple more boar stomachs and stuff. We've made a good progress with terminating orcs. We're about to be done with advanced feat. Look at those rocks. A little different. More reddish in color, I believe, than the rest of the lowlands. Yes, a little different. The terrain changes here. All right. Good. Well, let's return to Dolvek first, and then to Osgurut. And finish with those quests. And hopefully I can finish my 10th task ever with some of the stuff we've collected from the wild beasts. And see what happens when you do 10 tasks. Cooperate, please. Blueberries. There we go. Very few remains here. The columns are, or the base of the columns are sturdy, except, well, maybe not that sturdy.
What can I do for you?
We have water now to fill our barrels. I'm grateful for all that you have done for my people. Wait a minute, so you're saying that a single bladder can fill all your barrels? I don't think you're a very good planner. I really don't. I don't think that's enough water for all your people. You're talking about multiple people moving from one place to another? Oh well. Here, Basabor, take this and know the gratitude of all the Glyana of Osgurut. Stanric trousers. That's a good deal. Just picking up some water in a single bladder and you're giving me some valuable stuff. 3 to vitality, 9 to maximum morale, not bad. I don't know, maybe I can replace my my reinforced barrel earring of defense for the Stanric earring. They'll lose some fate. Oh well, and it's okay. Stanric's javelin and Stanric's iron mace. Fine.
What can I do for you?
The bellies will be cleaned and the meat will be cured and salted. I'll be able to fill our water barrels and feed my people. Again, you with your water barrels and single filled bladder. You have my thanks, friend. Oh, you're most welcome. A bullion band. Alright, a bullion band. Okay, let's log those instances. Good. Now, onward to Osgurut for now. And don't you worry, we shall return for the whites in a little bit. But we need to talk to Radagast. And we to deliver the fur and haunches to Friedrich. And we need to complete at least one task. Just for fun. And only then shall we deal with the whites. The colors of the setting sun. The colors of the setting sun are pretty. Here is the stark orange dusk. I think you can fix at least this part of your stairs, people. You have some stone around. Alright, Frederick. Sitting idly by here.
Greetings.
Aye, this will do nicely. It will fill our stores in time and allow us to part with some of the meats we have treated, and the furs will prove that we share a common enemy. Oh, so that's why I need the furs? Okay. We have prepared the offering already, but needed to replenish our stock before moving forward. Elder's Band. Not bad. Critic Shoes. Here we are. Now, let's see. Which of the tasks can we complete? So we have Broken Wood Spears. We can definitely complete that, but we've already done that. We have Tough Sword Sheets. Have we done that? Let's see. Tough Sword Sheets. No, we have not. Let's do this one. Wanted. Tough Sword Sheets from the intelligent creatures of the Lowlands. Bring the sheets to Friedrich the Elder at Osgurt. Alright. Here we are.
What can I do for you?
These will be used to show that there is hope, even in these dark times. Thank you. Alright. So, guess I completed 10 tasks, and so what? Maybe it just gave me some experience. Completed the tasks at hand. Yes. An Offering of Peace, Part 2? What is that?
Would you do something for
Oh,
me?
that makes sense. We have salted meats and furs collected from the wargs. Thanks to me, right? We would like to offer these to the creatures, in hopes that they are not hostile. I ask you to be cautious, because this could prove very dangerous. We do not know what the creatures are, but we know they are not trolls. Very funny. Search to the south of the Great East Road, south and a little eastward of here, near the Thornstones. You should find a small encampment of the creatures there. Seek out their leader and offer him the supplies on our behalf. An Offering of Peace, Part 2.
What do you need?
We know that the creatures have made quick enemies of the orcs and wargs. That's good. So we hope that this offering will show them that we are not their enemy and in truth would prefer to be their allies. You will find them near the Thornstones, south and east of Osgurt. Very well. Now let's talk to Radagast. Here. Why is Brambo not allowed in the lore tower? Are you saying that horses cannot acquire lore?
You have returned, I see.
The White's destruction can only prove to help us in the time to come. Excuse me, I haven't destroyed all Whites. Now listen, for there is much more to do.
This is dire news.
What is dire news? Oh, that not all Whites are destroyed? Yeah, well, 10 is not enough, you know. Or 20, for that matter. The sheer number of Whites in Haragmar, indeed, indicates the presence of Gauntmen. Oh yeah, I saw a couple already. Bile necromancers who serve the Dark Lord. In ages past, they dwelt in the witch realm of Angmar, but the White Council believed them all destroyed. Clearly, they were wrong. Only the strongest of the Gauntmen, the Gaunt Lords, have the power to summon the spirits of the Shadow Realm. The War Singers carry the sigil of their Gaunt Lord. I should very much like to learn more about the Shadow Realm. What do you know about it? Search the ruins in the far east of Haragmar, defeat these creatures, and bring me their sigils. We must learn which Gaunt Lord these creatures serve. Breathers of the Dead.
There is a Gaunt Lord here.
I need the sigils of the War Singers, if I am to determine which Gaunt Lord they serve. War Singers. How poetic. Seek the creatures in the ruins in the far east of Haragmar. Alright, very well. Alright, my friends. I think I shall see you next time. I think I need some rest near the large barrel here. I might have some drinking problems too, so I'll just stay here, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.